at, Dad?
I'm looking at the truck. It's pretty dirty, but it's also pretty awesome.
You know it would be even more awesome?
What would be even more awesome, Cooper?
If you could have dually tires on the side side.
What? Dually tires on a side-by-side? Can't be done. Here we go, people. We got the twin tires out here by the side-by-side. We're gonna see if this works. So, just show off what we got. Twin tire branded tires, says twin tire on the rim. So these are the legit deals, made in England, stamped on the rubber. This is insane relic from the past. So I was just looking at the differences. One of the things I need to do is check the weights on what comes off. So these are, what's on the side-by-side today are 32 by 10s on a 15-inch rim. So obviously much shorter. That might not be a problem. We'll just spin them faster. The good thing is 15-inch rim, like I just said. This is a 16-inch rim, so I don't think I'm going to have any clearance issues with the brakes. So I'm excited about that because these are kind of, they're rather a deep dish here. I don't know. It's like kind of like a hand size deep. So I think we're all right. We're not really worried about balancing them, but there are weights in there. So what is on here is a 125 by 90 rim 16. The guy I bought them from, he said you demount these tires by pulling them off that way and pull this one off. You know, both go out toward their outsides. These tires obviously have some wear, but it doesn't really matter for what we're doing. It's kind of a shame. I almost feel like a Whistle and Diesel moment where I'm going to ruin some perfectly good, I don't know, product. You know, it's a survivor from the past, but we're going to get into this. We're going to see if this is going to work. Wish me luck on this lug pattern. Here we go. I'm going to try to take these off. Well, okay, that wasn't that hard. I was wondering if I could use my drill. Maybe, maybe not, but I'll go ahead and break them. And then lift this thing and see if this works. I could probably get the rest of that with the drill once it's in the air. Alright, that'll be enough. Really, really excited. Yeah, that'll be good. Making history. Right here, one lug nut at a time.
There's the tire.
The tire is off.
Oh, now it is.
All right. Do I want to weigh it first?
It's gonna break it.
I'm so excited. I just want to try the new one. I don't want to take the time to weigh it, but I'm going to weigh it anyways. So here we go. The old tire coming off, I know you can't see the screen, but we're weighing in at 55.6 pounds. So the original tire that was on here was 55.6 pounds. Oh, 58.2, very close in weight. We're gonna take this center cap. Wow, that was a long screw. I was not expecting that. So that holds the center cap. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. All right. Moment of truth. Wait for it. Let me get underneath here so I can see.
It fits.
This is the coolest day ever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. This. What do you say to this?
It's pretty small.
There's nothing much you can say.
Just that it's awesome. All right. Now I know this is not the right tool for the job. I'm just going to cinch it down, and then when I get it on the ground, I'll tighten them up, people. First one's on. You know what? Before I drop this down, I need to check for clearance. I forgot all about that with the excitement that the lug pattern is truly the same. All right. So from here, actually, I can look in. There's this like thing that hangs down to clear rocks out of the rim. That's fine. We knew that this was a 16-inch rim. The old one was a 15, so we weren't really expecting any issues. The machine's in park, so I can't rotate the tire. But I'm just doing a visual inspection, and there's plenty of clearance. There's plenty. This, I'm telling you, we're breaking the internet right now. This is going to be the best thing ever. Oh my gosh. All right, we got to keep going. Back right tire coming off. Not really worried about clearance issues or anything else at this point, since we did the back left side.
Yeah, I'll still check.
Yep, we'll slap this bad boy on. See what happens. We already talked about the weight differences, 55 point some odd pounds versus 58 we said. So not bad, not enough to matter. What I might do, I already see a challenge. I was thinking I'll set the tire pressure a little low on these things. The guy said, he said you could run really high pressure, but recommended somewhere like around 38. These haven't been off in a long time. I guess they're all just sticking. Ugh. So I might run these about 20 and see if they stay on the rim all right. 20 psi, that is. All right, I'll be right back. I got to get something to pull that up. Yeah, that's one. Nailed it. So these have been sitting up for a long time. Anyways, they just pop off, but they're just kind of mated since it's been so long. So let's get this next one. Some of you might just realize the error in my way is where I just sprayed a lubricant all over the rubber.
Was that bad?
Yeah, it'll make it slip around a little bit easier. Maybe that's not, so I guess not an error. I guess that is just pure awesomeness.
I'm so glad I have a dirt bike.
You'd
I would be terrified if you're riding in this.
Well,
I'm joking.
I hope to make some people afraid. Very afraid.
$50 per ride.
And so I hit everything up with the lubricant. Not that these are going to be on for a very long time, but just so the caps and stuff pop off a little bit easier when I take this back apart. Oh, that's a little tricky thing. Now I see why that bolt's so long now. There we go. That's first one completely assembled. Moving to the other side.
What year are these tires?
Oh, that is a great question. So, I have no idea. If one of you want to take a look at that set up there, but usually there's a date code in the tires. I don't know if being made in England matters or the fact that this is from like the 80s or the 90s. So I guess this came from the 90s, or the guy got it in the 90s. I don't know if it's from the 90s. Anyways, so the tires, no matter what the date code is, these are the original rubber tires. Or this is the original rubber on these wheels. So they're expired is what I was trying to get at. Sorry, I was paying attention to what I was doing. We have both sets of rears on. So check out the front. So you got the big tires on the front, new ones on the rear. We're tooted. We're not a fan of tooted vehicles, but we're gonna go ahead and swap out. We're gonna have all 8 tires on before we give this sucker a rip, but that's just a good contrast pick. And I gotta see this thing from the rear. Oh my gosh, she's a dually. That is a whole lot of awesomeness. I wanted to see what our contact patch was compared to before, so we're about 9, well, if I bring that in, probably about 9 inches of actual contact area. And you know what, let's check the height here. We're just over, we're about 2 feet and maybe a quarter. So let's go check the front. Contact patch is about 9 3/4, so we do have a greater contact patch with the stock tires. And our height, and I have about 18 psi in these currently, but 31 inches, so it's not a true 32, but that's how that stuff kind of goes. And I wore a little off. So all right, so we're essentially taking a foot off and an inch in. We're all finished up. We got the twin tires on all 4 corners, so definitely not as big as a regular set of dualies. Not as big as running a dual set of the Pro R tires, but I think this is going to look pretty fantastic. So it's just kind of interesting to look at. We're going to take it right out and hit the trails. So trials comes next. I wanted to do some road and track stuff first because these are a road type tire. But anyways, we're going to go hit the dirt with it. Stay tuned. I want to keep that on other videos since this one's gotten pretty long, but we'll keep it coming. So thanks for watching.